this video, Luxemplar Experiences and reviews a rustic location in the Yarra Valley called the Meletos Precinct. So stay tuned. The Yarra Valley is among the most famous regions to visit in Victoria. It's less than an hour's drive from Melbourne City, and it's a great drive, with several places to experience for great wine, food, and accommodation. And that brings us to the Meletos Precinct. Let's check it out. There's an undeniable sense of calm to the Meletos Precinct. It's a Tuscan-inspired countryside and rustic experience that's nestled by gardens, vineyards, and the Yarra Valley ranges. And there's several experiences to the Meletos Precinct: a bar with a countryside vibe, an event space for special occasions, a spa, there's also the restaurant and farmhouse accommodation, which are reviewed next. So keep watching. The farmhouse grabs your attention. It's a 2-story hotel accommodation that's wrapped in vines with a mid-century style architecture to it. And inside the farmhouse is vintage. And it's not just about the dark wood theme to it, it's the double height lobby with the antique chandelier, the steel curved staircase, the leather chairs, the fireplace. And at night time, it's an even more charming ambience. Let's check out the room. The room maintains that rustic theme. The rattan chairs, the salvaged wooden cupboard, and more rustic fitting in the bathroom with a vanity unit. The room comes with a comfortable queen-size bed and the antique metal bedside cabinets, which are consistent with the theme. The first impression of the restaurant was the beautiful backdrop view. As part of the stay and dine package, it was a 3-course dinner, starters, main, and dessert. For breakfast, you get started with a coffee order at the restaurant, and then help yourself to a buffet of cold foods. Now, what do other people think about their experience at the Meletos Precinct? This reviewer says breakfast was disappointing with cold buffet and few options, But other than that, our stay was fantastic. So regarding the food, generally it was great and dinner was amazing. As for breakfast, there were several options, but it was only cold foods that was served as part of the buffet. And I think it will be a great addition for them to have some hot food as well, like eggs, sausages. This reviewer says breakfast dinner is served in another building, a few minutes easy walk away. However, the path is not covered, so it could be somewhat inconvenient on a rainy day. This was certainly our experience going for breakfast the next morning, so we had to go out under the rain. But then they provided umbrellas at the reception, and it's a walk that takes about a minute or less to get to the restaurant from the farmhouse. So I think it's something that can be overlooked. This reviewer says, whilst the farmhouse accommodation is still comfortable, the rooms are somewhat small and simplistically furnished. So I wouldn't say the room was small. It's the same as your average size room at most hotels. And as for the furnishing being simplistic, what do you expect at a rustic and vintage themed location? What was Luxemplar? Definitely the rustic and vintage vibe. I think it made the experience to be different and unique in its own way, but you have to be conscious of that being the theme of the place, so that when you get there, you don't expect to experience like a more contemporary ambience or modern designs. What could be more Luxemplar? So the Meletos Precinct is a really relaxing location, but I think it will be a great addition for them to have some recreational facilities as well for guests, so maybe have a pool, a gym, a tennis court, or just some other form of outdoor activity. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and follow Luxemplar on other social media platforms.